Hello and welcome back sa Kung Ano Man To. And para sa episode na to, pag-uusapan natin ang everyday essentials ni Nash. This one's a personal topic. The last episode was extremely personal, and I wanted to talk about something more deeper, and I wanted to talk about something I'm passionate about and all that, pero I'm tired as fuck, bro. This entire week has got me so fucked up, man. Like, my guy. I mean, magaan naman yung week, pero ano, may STI is doing this thing where na-delay yung mga pagbibigay ng assignments kaya pagdating ng dulo like a week before the exam saka magbabagsakan ng mga gawain. Typical Filipino type shit. Pero sige, I mean hindi lang naman sa Philippines ang nangyayari, and that shit happens all over the world, pero like it's pretty common here. Like it's a common story na naririnig mo sa mga estudyante, but yeah, it's 1:13 fucking AM on a Thursday, and pagka Thursday ang klase ko 9 ng umaga, pero ang problem is yung biyahe ko 1 hour 30 minutes yung average, pero pagka traffic na traffic 2 fucking hours, bro. And of course I gotta wake up an hour early or an hour and a half to take a shower and shit, so that leaves me with what, like only a few more hours of sleep. Pero that's because a week before this, ano, a week before this week, I was struggling with, well, no, I was doing okay naman with my sleep schedule, pero I ended up I ended up pulling one all-nighter, and it just fucked up my entire, it just trickled down, pero worth it naman yung iisang all-nighter na yun. I'll keep it private na kung kung for what, pero yeah, it's been a really busy week. It's been a really fucking busy week, and I would want nothing more than to just be asleep. But the problem is, it's hard to fall asleep, so what the fuck? It's been a very, very tiring week, pero kinakaya pa naman. Like, to be fair, medyo magaan-gaan naman yung tasks. It's just that I'm struggling with keeping my finger away from TikTok. It's a problem. Like procrastinating has been a problem for me this week. Kaya hindi man technically cramming kasi next week pa naman yung deadline ng mga ginagawa ko, pero gusto ko nang tapusin para next week pwede ako mag-focus sa exam, makakapag-review ako, makakapag-record content creation, tapos pwede ako magpa-petics sa kung ano-ano mang gusto kong gawin. I don't like, Di ko gusto maghabol pagka usapang schoolworks or responsibilities, pero yeah. That's a lot. Right before this, nilinis ko lang yung Elms ko. Says kasi they have this thing called Elms, which is yung learning system online. I think that's where they post their assignments and shit. And yeah, malinis na siya. And I should go to sleep. Pero sabi ko, gusto ko mag-record. I wanna talk to you guys ulit. And nasa mood ako mag-record. So tara, balls to the wall. Essentials ni Nash. So, essentials ni Nash. What are things na I cannot live without? Well, sige, I'll just start listing things off na muna. Tapos, I'll rank them na lang based on whatever it is. I'll just list down whatever the hell comes to my mind. I don't actually have a fucking list with me, pero mental note na lang, I guess. So, number one thing I cannot live without, first thing that comes to mind is Vans. I don't know what it is, pre. I mean, like, I think, like, most of my graphics are Vans related. Lalo na tong logo ng I mean, like, in cover art natin para sa podcast, heavily inspired by Vans kasi I love their whole vibe, everything they stand for. I mean, yeah, it's still a business, and sometimes, like, maraming marketing jargon, so whatsoever, pero I love their brand. Like, I fucking love everything about their brand. Like, their like Vans shoes, bro. Like, ever since I got my first pair of Vans, I was like, ano grade school era pa nun eh. I think I was around grade 3 yata. Grade 3 yata. Yeah, I'm pretty sure grade 3 yata yun. I got my first pair of Vans. They're a pair of Vans Authentics. Authent I'm gonna make a video about Vans. Gusto kong dumakdak tungkol sa history and background nun, like kung paano na-start ni Paul Van Doren yung company and whatsoever. Pero ayun, I got my first pair of Vans when I was like around grade 3. Tapos yung first pair ko was a pair of authentic Vans na naka tie-dye. Tie-dye, tas yung colors niya is pink and blue. It was really, really cozy in those. I beat the fuck out of those, and then like it was I fell in love those shoes. And then a few years later, bumili yung kuya ko ng old schools na low tops na blacks. And gusto ko rin mag-pick up ng bagong pair. So ang tagal kong nag-decide kasi kasi I'm the type of person na kapag namimili ng gamit, gusto ko pinag-iisipan ko na mabuti. Like iniisip ko, teterno na ba to sa ibang gamit sa cabinet ko? Like will this pair well with the rest of my clothes? Mapoporma ko pa to? Mahihirapan ba akong pormahin to? Komportable ba ako dito? Like ang dami ko iniisip kasi ayokong masayang yung pera. Gusto ko kapag meron akong biniling item, sulit na sulit na sulit yung paggamit ko doon. And gusto ko kaya kong maging comfortable in the item. By that, I mean like, okay lang sa akin kahit madumihan or whatsoever. Like, pwede kong bugbugin yung sapatos, tapos alam kong magiging okay. Kaya that's one of the reasons why I fucking love Vans. I can't, love Vans. So, my second pair of Vans was this high top pair of skate highs. Yung classic colorway na black and navy blue. I fell in love with that pair to the point na hindi ko na masyado nasuot yung authentics ko, nas naging daily wear ko na yung skate highs. I fucking love those, bro. As in, I loved those. Mahal na mahal ko yung pair na yun. And then I remember I kept wearing that pair so much, like so much. Like I've to the point na I'm always looking at my feet kapag nagwo-walk ako, even when like I love the shoes that much. I don't know what it is, something about the flat profile ng sole, yung contrast ng white rubber, yung white vulcanized rubber compared sa uppers niya, and then yung waffle pattern underneath, and then yung texture, yung canvas, yung leather insole, like everything about it was just so gorgeous. Mas nagagandahan pa ako sa skate highs kaysa sa Jordan 1s. Like, technically speaking, mas maganda and more technical yung Jordan 1s as opposed sa simpleng, skate highs. Pero for me, mas bet ko yung skate highs. Skate highs on top. Better than Blazers, better than Converse, better than Chucks. Alam ko marami sa inyo, napaka-loyal sa inyong mga Converses. Meron din akong pair of Chuck Taylors, pero skate highs pa rin. Kasi for me kasi yung Converse masyadong manipis yung profile niya kaya hindi siya super duper comfortable para sa akin. Mas comfortable ako sa Vans kasi mas wide yung toe cap niya. Pero that being said, narrow pa rin yung yung toe part niya. Pero mas comfortable ako sa Vans compared sa Converse which is more slim fitted and better siya for people with long and slim feet. Pero for me, Vans talaga. Vans all the way. There needs to be a time. You guys have to play a game with this episode where you take a shot every time I say the word Vans. I'm curious kung ilang beses ka nang nasabi. So, ayun. Vans. And then after I kept wearing that skate high, my skate highs noon, and nagpadala ng pasalubong yung kamag-anak namin, and then sinasabi sa kanya nanay ko na I should wear that instead para hindi daw sayang. So I did. And genuinely nagugustuhan ko naman kasi it's a pair of Nikes na makapal yung uppers, kaya they hug your feet more, mas makapal yung cushion. Kinda resembles the Vans Potato collab. Kung alam nyo, yung mataba na may malaking toe, yung may malaking tongue. Pero I wore it for for a few weeks. And then hindi ko na mahanap and then nung nakita ko na yung Vans, yung skate highs ko, na inaambag na siya. O, like, nung bata ako, like sa loob-loob ako, my baby. Ilawlaban ko, oh, my Sheila, my Sheila. And pinakita ko kay nanay, and then she was all like, you gotta throw those out, bro. And I was like, no, bro, these are my boys. I can't throw these out, man. And then hilariously, yung skate highs ko may mold, di ba? Pero yung ano ko, authentics ko, buhay pa. So after that, I kept rocking my authentics lang. Even though they're beat as hell, I kept beating them up. And it's one of the things that I love about Vans. You can beat the fuck out of them. Like you can do whatever the fuck you wanna do in them. Even if maging madumi sila, they still look fire as hell. Pero I mean, you can say the same for Jordan 1s or other shoes, pero like it's something else with Vans kasi. I mean Vans and Converse, ganun, kahit madumihan, hot. It's still crispy. May ginawang video si Frugal Aesthetic about Vans and Converse sa YouTube. If you guys are really interested and mahilig kayo dun sa brands na yon, definitely check out Frugal Aesthetic on YouTube. May entertain kayo for sure. Pero yung recent videos niya, sobrang daming ads kaya hindi ko masyadong na-enjoy. Pero yung older vids niya magaganda. But still love him to bits. So, tama nakakataktak sa Vans. Diyos ko, I will make an episode about it separately. Pero, ayun, talking about Vans already took up 5 minutes and 30 minutes on yung episode. So, fuck. Ano pa? Okay. Second essential ni Nash. Lip balm. I have dry lips. And I know na a lot of, well, not really. Sometimes they're great. Like, they're fine. Pero, ang bilis niyang manuyot pagka nalabas ako ng bahay. Maybe it's because mausok sa labas and stuff. Probably that. Kaya mabilis siya mag-dry. So, I always have a lip balm with me. I feel very slay when I wear it. Pero, I don't like the feeling of dry lips kasi masakit kapag nagka-crack siya and it hurts mahapdi. So, I always keep a pair of lip balm. Like, a pair tuloy. I always keep my lip balm with me. Anong lip balm gamit ko? Nivea. I mean, okay siya for me. It's fine. Pero, everybody has their own shit. Pero personally, Nivea ang aking brand of choice pagdating sa lip balm. Mas maganda yung lip balm na ginagamit yung ni Kuya, which is yung clear na nasa yellow na tube na maliit na hindi ko maintindihan at maalala ang pangalan. Pero mas maganda yun kasi petroleum jelly yata yun para mas long lasting tas clear siya. Pero gusto ko may konting tint para hindi naman puyat tignan kahit na puyat talaga. Kaya Nivea na may watermelon tint yung gamit ko. Yung originally, yung bibilin ko sana is yung may cherry tint kasi mas deep yung red niya. And it would be better for guys kasi it wouldn't stand out as much. Pero watermelon lang yung meron sa pinuntahan kong Watson. So sige, watermelon na. And then, ayan. I've had that, I bought that lip balm nung I started my first year. And I have to say, I consumed around, kung i-guess ko kung how much na yung nagamit ko, probably around 20% of the balm. Pero ayun, it's around that part. It's great. It's has to be there. Next, I mean, syempre, given yung cellphone, wallet, yung everyday essentials. Cellphone, wallet, ayun, obviously, salamin. Usapang salamin. Own days, pare. Always. Own days nga pala, pare. Always own days. Nasubukan ko na sa Vision Express. Hindi tumagal. Subukan ko na rin mag-EO. Hindi din tumagal. Tangina. Ang mahal-mahal magpagawa ng salamin. So, choose wisely, please. I mean, to be fair, yung ibang designs ng own days, napaka-fragile. Nakakailang pairs na ako nun. Well, simula high school pa lang hanggang ngayon, nakaano na ako, one black plastic frames, Tas yung pangalawa kong frames was, okay, yeah, yung una kong frames, Vision Express, tas sumunod ay hindi ako nagpa-EO. Vision Express yung ano ko. Sorry for throwing shade at EO. Never mind, I can't give opinion kasi hindi ko pa natatry. Pero Vision Express is shit. Sira agad. After that, nag-own days ako. So, second pair. And then after that, kumuha ulit ako ng bagong pair sa kamag-anak namin. It sadly didn't last, pero understandable. Nakatatlo na yon. Nag-snap siya kasi I kid you not, nag-ayos lang ako ng buhok, tapos natabig ko siya sa face ko, and then nag-snap yung bridge sa gitna yung like sa may bridge ng nose mo. Nag-snap doon mismo. Harry Potter shaped glasses siya. Like, super thin black wire, tapos big round frame, big round, ano tawag doon, frames yung yung salamin. Basta ganun, malaki siya. Mala Harry Potter yung dating. Pero I broke those. Then after that, I got a pair tuloy. Beige frames from Owndays. I love them to bits. Kaso I kid you not, nawala ako sa Boracay. Kasi, nasa ang hirap kasi mag-look around ng walang salamin. Dapat iniwan ko dun sa may gamit namin, pero binitbit ko hanggang dun sa beach. As in, siya dun sa may collar. Nakasabit siya sa may collar ng t-shirt ko. And then, I just took, nalublob ko lang yung ulo ko sa may tubig. Like, para malamig. Tapos pag-ahon ng ulo ko, gago, wala na salamin ko. Tapos hinanap namin ang pinsan ko. Tapos wala na yun, man. Tapos bumili ako na isa pang, glasses after that. Ito, I fucking love this one. Silver frames na makapal yung pagka-silver niya. Kaso, na gulungan ko siya. And then nasira. And then that's when I got my current pair, which is the silver framed glasses. Siya, parte siya ng snap line ng Owndays, yung may kasamang shades na pwede mo lang salpakin, tapos bang, maangas ka na. Ayan. So, bilangin na lang kung ilang pares na ng salamin na yun. Pero for considering na na yun, 4, 5, 6, considering na around 7 years na yun of wearing glasses, not bad, pero at the same time, pretty bad. Not gonna lie. So, ayan, glasses, definitely an essential for me. What's another essential ba? Coffee! Ayun! Like a lot of many Gen Zs ngayon, addict sa kape. Hindi ko kaya ko naman ng araw na walang kape. Pagka hindi school day, wala akong kailangang gawin na nagre-require ng maraming energy. Kapag chill day lang sa bahay, hindi na ako nagkakape para ma-reset yung brain ko ng konti. Or para the next time na I take coffee, mas potent na yung effects niya. Kapag hindi busy yung day, I don't drink coffee. Like, lalo na nung bakasyon. Nung bakasyon, nag-cut down talaga ako sa coffee. Kasi, wala naman akong gagawin na productive or may kailangan ng heavy amounts of energy. So, chill-chill na lang. Granted, I felt very sluggish that time kasi parang wala kang energy to do anything. Pero, then again, yun nga yung point eh. You don't have anything to do. So, may as well relax. Reset. Kaya nga bakasyon eh. So, ayan. I can't go through a school day without having coffee. If I go through a school day nang walang kape, I'll end up going home, learning nothing, or doing nothing. Kasi iuwi ko na lang sa bahay yung gawain. Kasi I won't have the energy to do it. And then when I get home, then I'll have coffee, then I'll do it. Kaya ko naman gumawa yung maging productive ng walang kape on a school day. Kaya ko naman kung kailangan ko. Pero, mas comfortable ako. I'm more comfortable with coffee. I feel more confident. I feel alive. I feel awake. Mas confident ako sa napoproduce kong quality of work. Some people, they get anxious when they drink coffee. Some get sleepy. Pero for me, it's like, ano, you know that feeling when gumising ka from a long or short sleep, and then ang lamig ng surroundings mo, you feel cold, and then you heat up some water, then you take that first sip, and then you're just like, everything just feels great. You feel the hot coffee in your mouth, and then you swallow it, you feel it going down your throat, and when it goes into your stomach, you feel the warmth of the coffee spreading across your body, and it feels like a warm hug, but from the inside. So an inverted hug, I guess. It's comforting as hell. Lalong-lalo na when I use my French press, tas hahaluan ko ng cinnamon para ma-flare up yung nostrils ko when I take that exhale na may amoy kape, and then, ang sarap ng kape. Kaya nung when I was, like, alam mo, okay, ayun na nga. Essential ko yung kape, pero another essential para sa akin, para ma-pair up sa kape, is mugs. Pero I don't just use any ordinary mug. Sa Pilipinas, sikat yung yung baso na to eh. Yung laging pinang-giveaway sa mga debut birthdays or weddings, or kung ano mang okasyon na may giveaway na binibigay, yung mug na hindi yung puti na mug na may nakaprint na kung ano-ano man dun sa harap, hindi. Yung mug na portable, yung glass, tapos meron siyang sleeve na iba-iba yung kulay, tapos yung iba may printing or may naka-emboss na text. So, glass na cup, maliit siya, as in maliit na cup na glass, tapos may takip at saka may kasamang straw. If you know what I'm talking about, gamitin mo yan. Mahal na mahal ko yung mga yan. Kasi nakatanggap na ako ng dalawa niyan. Pero like, yung isa ko nabasag, so ayun, may isa pa. Si Lola, may dalawa niyan. And then, ginagamit ko rin yung kay Lola kasi hindi niya rin naman na ginagamit. So, I have 3 of these lying around sa bahay. And I always use these kasi as a person na wala ng oras para magkape sa umaga, kaya binibitbit na lang sa jeep. Tas sa jeep nagkakape kasi sa total, 2 oras nga naman yung biyahe. Kaya sa jeep na rin ako magkakape para ma-enjoy ko naman yung biyahe tsaka hindi siya stressful. Napaka-useful nitong basong 'to. Tsaka yung maganda dun, maliit lang siya. Kaya hindi siya hassle bitbitin sa bag. Tapos dahil glass siya, malinis siya linisin. Kasi pagka plastic minsan nangangamoy or kumakapit yung dun sa may sidewall ng plastic. Pero pagka glass kasi, hindi siya masyado na-stain ng coffee. Kasi coffee kasi, ang lakas niya makamancha. That's why ginagamit niya ng mga artist para sa painting. It's called coffee painting. Oh shit, ano pa ba tatawag mo dun? So, ang coffee kasi, it can be used as paint. That's why avid coffee drinkers tend to have more whiter teeth. And for me, that is true. Here, don't worry, my teeth are not like, traffic light na yellow. Hindi. They're just, mukha siyang mukhang buto. Ayun. Like, naturally yellow. Not overly yellow. Hindi ko siya matatawag na maputi. Pero hindi ko din siya matatawag na dilaw na dilaw. Yung mga tipong nagyoyosi na dilaw. No, I wouldn't say na ganun siya. Pero I would say na madilaw siya dahil sa kape. Anyways, I digress. Lumalayo tayo sa point. Balik tayo sa baso. So, itong mga baso na to, fucking love these. Kahit na alam kong kapag kasi, if you're gonna be portable, hindi advisable na gumamit ng glass para sa mga baonan mo kasi paano kung mabagsak mo yung bag mo or kung may ibang nagbibitbit ng bag mo, 'di ba? Kapag nabasag siya sa loob ng bag mo, ang kalat na ng loob, mangangamoy, tas ang hirap palinisin kasi tsaka pwede ka pa mahiwa, 'di ba? Pero for me, I'll take those risks kasi I fucking love these cups. hindi siya masyadong nag-i-spill kasi may takip naman siya, hindi kagaya ng ibang cups. Lalo na yung mga mugs na stainless steel tapos yung mala thermos na cup. Yung base sa experience ko sa ganong klaseng cup, minsan nag-i-spill. Pero yung glass cup sa ginagamit ko, nagkakaroon din ng spill sometimes, pero not all the time. Pero yun, I love these cups. Next item, clipboard. On a school day, I don't think kaya ko ng walang clipboard kasi nilalagay ko siya sa alam mo yung yung sleeve ng backpack mo sa likod. Nilalagay ko siya doon para kapag yung bag ko binababa ko sa lapag, hindi siya yung nakuba o kaya natuwad kagaya ng ibang bag. Kaya kapag binababa ko yung bag ko, tuwid siya kasi meron siyang clipboard doon sa may likod. Para that way, alam kong parang napaka-minor tingnan nito, pero ayoko kasi na nagfa-flop yung bag ko kasi ang kalat tignan. Tapos paano pa kung ayun na nga, kung meron akong kape sa bag, yung bag ko nasa bag, tapos bigla siyang tatama rin, tapos biglang tutuwad or hihiga yung bag ko. Ala, nadumihan na yung loob. Kulay kape na yung mga notes ko, di ba? Kaya lagi ako may clipboard do'n. Tsaka para kapag nagsusulat ako sa yellow pad ko ng nakatayo, like nagte-take ng notes or nakapila sa linya or whatsoever nandun. Benefit pa nun kung meron kang mga papeles, hindi na yuyupi. And yung yellow pad sa college, ang hirap niyang itabi nang hindi nalulukot kasi ang dungkot niya. Like lagi siya nagfa-flop around. Depressed ang yellow pad. Kaya kailangan mo siya ilagay sa folder or something para hindi siya ma-crease. Akin, kiniklip ko siya sa clipboard para that way comfortable siya. It's flat, no wrinkles, and neat siya. On top of that, ang professional mo tignan pagka nilalabas mo yung clipboard mo tapos may sinusulat ka. Another benefit, wala naampon ko na yung term na yun. Another benefit. Another item on my list, my mental list is my ayun, power bank. Sa college, ang hirap ng walang power bank. Lalo na pagka na-stuck ka sa pila para sa jeep, tapos ang haba pa ng pila, tapos nalobat cellphone mo, wala. Mapipilitan kang tumunganga ng ilang oras hanggang sa makasakay ka. Or kapag kailangan mo, sample, may ginagawa kayong activity, tapos mabilis malobat yung phone mo, kagaya ng phone ko. Nag-data ka, paano ka na pag pauwi, lobat ka na. Diba? You're just fucked. Maganda kung yung power bank mo may built-in na siya na cord para that way hindi ka na magbabaon ng separate na cord. Another essential, earphones. Obvious na to, pero I cannot wag walang earphones para ako nababaliw. Ayun. Next, hikaw. I cannot. Kapag wala akong hikaw, I feel naked. Hindi siya pwede sa school. Hinuhubad ko siya in and out of the school. And alam kong hassle yon, pero ginagawa ko pa rin. Kasi for me, it's just another way for me to express myself. And I feel like I'm not me pag wala akong hikaw. I feel naked. And that's my list of things na I cannot live without. I can definitely go on forever, pero hanggang dyan lang yung runtime natin. Always 30 minutes kasi may limit si Adobe Podcast. 30 minutes under lang lagi. And I don't have the money to buy anything. So, ayan. That's all na muna for now. And, guys, mag-email naman kayo, please. Mag-email kayo, sa kung ano man to podcast@gmail.com kung meron kayong gustong mga i-suggest na topics or kung meron kayong gustong pag-usapan or kung gusto niyo na lang mag-rant tapos tara pag-usapan natin sa show. If pinag-iisipan mo yung confidentiality, you can tell me if you want to say your name or not. Give this podcast a follow kung na-enjoy mo and hanggang sa susunod na lang. Bye!